It's Wednesday, April the 19th, 2017, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, Barbados has recorded another sudden death. Dead is 57-year-old Michael Plummer Allen of Deacons Main Road, St. Michael. At the time of his death, Allen was the proprietor of Booms Bar, Lower Westbury Road, St. Michael. Allen was the father of 6 children and grandfather of 4. His daughter, 26-year-old Jaleesa Allen, told Barbados Today that her father died around 7 a.m. after complaining of a pain in his chest. Allen would have celebrated his 50th birthday on Sunday. In other news now, Sandals Resort has announced plans to add over 200 more rooms and double its staff to well in excess of 1,000 by year end. The Barbados manager, Fernand Ferry Zivinger, revealed this last night during a visitor reunion function at the 280-room Sandals Resort in St. Lawrence Gap, Christchurch, where repeat clients were rewarded with free accommodation and other gifts. Zivinger said that a second hotel, the Sandals Royal Barbados, which is being built next door in Dover, will hire about 600 more workers, adding to the existing complement of 573 at the sister resort.
Next door, we're building a new Sandals. It has started last year, July, August. What you see next door started growing from ground up. We are only in April and we already reached 5th and the 6th floor. So it's going in a very, very good tempo. There's almost 900 to 1,000 workmen on the site next door. It's a new Sandals, Sandals Royal Barbados. And I tell you, here at Sandals Barbados we are blessed. 570 team members. Besides the workmen, we will, I would say, expand our family to almost 1,100 total team members working between both of the resorts. It's a huge opportunity for us working right here at the resort, and we're looking forward to welcome our new team members towards the end of this year. The resort is going to be 222 rooms.
The organization representing some taxi operators in Barbados is worried about the potential impact government's proposed introduction of water taxis would have on their future viability. Chairman of the Alliance Owners of Public Transport, Roy Raphael, tells Barbados Today that the planned Oistins to Bridgetown service could put some taxis out of business.
I think it will have a significant impact on our taxis generally, because moving persons from the Oistins to Bridgetown in terms of a new proposed water taxi can create some issues generally across the board for us as taxi owners and operators. We have heard the Prime Minister announce new plans going forward for the Oistins area, and that is one of the areas which the government proposed to look at within the next couple of years or so. So it will cause some effect, and it generally concerns us, especially as we hear that this new company called Uber have already started operation in the Caribbean, have created some significant effect generally across the for taxis in the Caribbean. We're very mindful about it. We're doing some more investigation on the whole question of Uber. But if Uber do come here, then I believe that we will have to sit with the relevant authority to ensure that they don't create any issues for us.
In sports, the West Indies Players Association, WIPA, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College for educational support. The MOU establishes a platform to build a relationship between WIPA and the college in an effort to contribute to the personal development of West Indian cricketers. The college will facilitate the enrollment of WIPA members that are interested in further developing their education at the institution. A visiting Dominica netball team to St. Lucia has been left traumatized after the squad's manager was reportedly robbed at gunpoint. A large sum of cash was stolen, along with travel documents and personal items. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Transformation, Donovan Williams, says it's now a police case.
The matter is now part of a police investigation, so we would prefer to allow the police to do their work. For us, the critical thing is the well-being of the young netballers. And as a ministry, we have been in touch with them ever since the incident. And we are providing support by way of their accommodation and their meals, etc., just to ensure that that aspect is taken care of.
Former New England Patriots national football star Aaron Hernandez hanged himself today in a prison cell where he was serving a life sentence for murder. His family has called for an immediate investigation into the circumstances of the 27-year-old former athlete's death.
Former football star Aaron Hernandez is dead in an apparent suicide inside his prison cell. The Massachusetts Department of Corrections saying the former New England Patriot was found hanging inside his cell at approximately 3:05 a.m. on Wednesday. He was serving a life sentence for murder at the Sousa Baranowski Correctional Center in Shirley, Massachusetts. Seen here alongside quarterback Tom Brady, the 27-year-old was a rising star when he was arrested in 2013 for the killing of teammate Odin Lloyd. The Patriots offered fans the chance to exchange their number 81 jerseys. A little over a year later, he was charged again, this time with stalking and murdering two men after an altercation at a nightclub in 2012. A jury found him guilty of murdering Lloyd in 2015, but he continued to appear in court in the separate double homicide trial. Just last week, he hugged his lawyer after a jury acquitted him of those charges. The celebration was short. He headed back to prison to finish out his life sentence.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Good morning, Phillips & Company, may I help? Oh, certainly. One moment, please. Miss Phillips?
Yeah?
There's a lady on the line from the Nation newspaper who would like to speak with you.
The Nation? Will she go on?
Well, they're trying to sell us some ads.
Look, don't make me laugh this morning. Ads in the Nation? They're real expensive, and for one here, nobody ain't buying them papers no more. Nobody ain't want to steal news. I hear reading Barbados today online for free. So I tell she thanks for calling, but no thanks. We just advertising Barbados Today, families. Tell she is Barbados Today all the way.
Okay, I'll pass on the message. Mom, are you still there? Oh, she put down.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. The former head of a major trade union in Guyana is demanding the resignation of its General Secretary, Carville Duncan. Ex-president of the Ghana Labour Union, Irma Glenn, is accusing the long-standing General Secretary of not representing the best interests of workers.
Former president of the Ghana Labour Union, Irma Glenn, is accusing the long-serving General Secretary, Carville Duncan, of running an empire operation by himself, and she feels he's not representing the best interests of workers. What is ironic, before Irma Glenn's term in office expired, it appears that Glenn and Duncan's relationship was doing just fine. Questioned as to what has prompted the fallout, Glenn said the union needs young leadership.
We need other people to go there. I don't want to be a leader of there. I want somebody young. I want young brains to go there and fulfill those spaces. That's what all we calling for. I just get some calls from workers asking really going on, because we had protests 3 days. And we need, let them step down.
In global news, when U.S. President Donald Trump boasted early last week that he has sent an armada as a warning to North Korea, the aircraft carrier strike group he spoke of was still far from the Korean peninsula and headed in the opposite direction.
Call it a Team Trump mix-up, miscommunication, or simply crossed wires. But as the U.S. president boasted he sent an armada as a warning to North Korea last week, the USS Carl Vinson and its strike group were actually speeding in the opposite direction. On Tuesday, the military clarified that the fleet was actually way off in the Indian Ocean over the weekend, taking part in joint exercises with Australia. As Reuters' Tim Kelly reports, the Vincent will head north in the end several days from now.
It would normally take a week from where it was near Singapore to get to the Korean Peninsula, the waters around there. However, it's not yet appeared, and reports seem to put it still in the South China Sea. So the White House's indication that it was deploying the carrier in response to North Korean threats, some people have seen this as perhaps a bit misleading. The carrier has not yet appeared, and the latest reports put its appearance possibly sometime next week.
And that's news and the sports. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.